Hello, my name is MrNosy and welcome to Steam Early Access Magicka Wizard Wars. Today we are going to be looking at this game, which is a fast-paced action PvP game that utilises the humour and dynamic spellcasting from the system of Magicka. It tasks players to form teams of 4 and blaze their way across the battlefield together, combining elements to cast hundreds of different spells to generate a broad variety of offensive and defensive effects. Each player can design a persistent and personalised wizard with hundreds of unique items to guide them to glory. Now at the moment, there aren't very many items within the game. As you can clearly see here, there are about 3 weapons you can use, and this is with the highest tier package. There are around 4 robes you can use, that's again with the highest tier package. And finally, but by no means least, there are 3 sets of wizard staffs currently used. So let me begin by saying the game is an alpha and all of what you see in the game is subject to change and may not be representative of the final gameplay. Just to get one thing cleared up straight off the bat, this game you can currently buy into. However, in the future when the game is a finished article, it will be free to play. So for all of you out there who are not wanting to spend the cash at the moment, it will be free to play in the future. So far, Magicka Wizard Wars has left me with mixed emotions. As a game, it's incredibly fun and rewarding. Each game is hectic, and don't get me wrong, when you first don your robes, you will die a lot. You won't get any kills, and you'll definitely be a hindrance to your team. But did I care? No. And you know why? Because I am a wizard, and I can cast all sorts of shit. And the best thing, most of the time, I don't even know what I'm casting. This will most likely be the normal introduction unless you have an incredible memory and can cast and combine spells like a true wizard lord. There are 8 spells that can be dynamically cast. Out of the 8, the majority can be combined in a set of 3, giving you a huge array of powerful incantations at your fingertips. So far, I've put around 7 hours into the game. I know the basic set of spells, but have trouble combining them in a way which is effective. The majority of my time as of late has been more of a supportive role. In this respect, I busy myself casting stone walls, electrical auras, and a number of offensive and healing mines. I do like helping my teammates, but I really want to get to grips with smiting my enemy. And this is where I feel the problem may lie for a vast number of you out there. The only thing I have to go on at this moment in time are a few guides on the Steam community. It is a good place to start, but I feel overwhelmed by the sheer scope of spells I can make. I presume Paradox will be creating a spell bible of sorts, where you'll be able to learn what goes with what, and what spell will counter another. If you do get stuck or dazed with the abundant amount of elements and combinations, then just cast one of your Magicks. Magicks are specific spells or abilities that can be cast simply by selecting them. You can teleport, sprint, summon death to slice apart an enemy, trap enemy within stone walls, and more. And this is a nice way to turn the tide of battle in your favour. I've seen a number of wizards tearing up on the field, and when you see someone in full flow being the last man standing and practically winning the game single-handedly, you can see that the game is all about skill. And this is what makes me want to log on time and time again. Did I mention Friendly Fire is permanently on? Yes, well, at any moment, you, the silly little rookie, will most likely sabotage your team's well-calculated moves and bring the house of cards tumbling down upon your tiny, pointy little hat. And I love this. The comical nature of the game really reflects well. Instead of someone flaming you for being a few brain cells short, you feel a warm sense of hilarity as mayhem ensues. Many a time I've had to quickly turn from an offensive fire spell to a water one to save my comrades before they all burn alive at my hand. Funnily enough, this seems to have created a really friendly atmosphere, where friends are always willing to help you out and give you a quick heal. Everyone knows what will happen, and everyone knows they will, or have done at some point in time, killed the odd few hundred teammates. The early access comprises of 3 purchasable tiers, each at an increasing price depending on how much you want to support the game. Firstly, there's the Starter Wizard Wars pack at £8.99, where you'll obtain a green Founder's Robe, a green Founder Wizard Forum avatar, the Founder Staff with unique stats, and the Founders Forum icon. Secondly, the Founder Wizard pack at £14.99. Here you'll get all the previous, plus yellow robes and Forum avatar. As a bonus, you are also treated to Crusader Kings 2, the game valued at €39.99. Finally, there's the Impressive Founder Pack at £44.99. Again, you get all the items from the previous tiers, plus a red Founder's Robe, the Impressive Community Founder credit on the website, which is invaluable, Name an Imp, forever walking around in the game, again, priceless, a special Founder Imp skin, your imps will wear essentially a Founder's hat, and in-game currency of 100,000 crowns, estimated value $20, introduced a couple of weeks after release. Finally, you get 3 alpha keys to make sure your friends can enter the fray with you. So, what would I recommend? If you love getting into early access games, don't mind bugs, love Magicka, and are of the competitive ilk, then I would wholeheartedly advise you to pick this up. I've already had a blast and I'm really looking forward to play this game with a bunch of friends. There's nothing better than people screaming in confusion as Death leaps out to cut you down with his scythe. If you get frustrated by not seeing an immediate impact on the battlefield, then maybe give it a miss. For now, at least. Or, at least until some guides are made. It will be very interesting to see if Paradox create other game objectives and how this will impact the game. The map could definitely be worked on, and a few more with some interesting game-changing aspects would be appreciated in my opinion. So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this Steam Early Access showcase, and remember, for more gaming videos, make sure your first stop is Gamelock.